Here's my question to you, because I need a neutral party to address this for me, Kate. I am a long-suffering Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Are the Pirates legit?
First of all, I want to know your happiness level through the first month of the baseball season. Like, where are you right now? Are we at a 7? Just based on what you've seen so far. Like, if your expectations coming into the year were this we're gonna be the same Pirates, but like, okay, just take it for what it is as of now. How happy are you with the product?
I think a solid 7 is good. The starting pitching has been good. The bullpen has only blown a couple of spots up. And, other than O'Neal Cruz tracking fly balls like a 9-year-old in right field picking dandelions from time to time, I mean, he's hitting the cover off the ball. They're scoring over 4 runs a game, which is decidedly better than a year ago. So I'd say as a fan of the team, yeah, it's a solid 7 so far. I'll reserve bigger numbers for later in the year when they really start to back up the way they've started. But I've also done the math here, Kate, because this is just amateur, what do they call it? Back of the envelope math, right? I worked it out. Again, as a long-suffering, not just Pittsburgh Pirates fan, but dad of a kid who's in algebra right now, I do a lot of math during the week, helping with homework. And I was just curious, okay, all these people think the Pirates are going to win a certain number of games. Let's see what's realistic. Well, let's say Paul Skenes starts 30 games this year. Let's say the Pirates win just 2/3 of those games, right? They don't all have to be Skenes wins necessarily, but let's say they win 20 out of 30 Skenes starts this year, right? That gets us 20 wins right off the top. Let's say they play 500 in the other 132 games that they play. That, again, some quick amateur math is 66 and 66. That gets us to 86 and 66. Is that right? 140? No, I'm off by like 12 games there. Hold on. Help me with my math, Kate. The point is, they could win somewhere around 82 to 85 games just based on going 500 in non-Skenes games and winning 2/3 of Skenes starts. That's enough to put them in wild card territory.
And their win total prior to the start of the season, 78.5. So they are, based on that math, if we're going to go with that, and I think that's a fair way to do it, surpassing that win total. I think what's contributing to some of the Pirates' success here and what's making them feel a little bit more legit than we thought they would be coming in, and can they sustain it? Like, the pitching has been very good. You have a solid pitching rotation. The bats have been pretty good. I mean, for the most part, pitching, correct me if I'm wrong, because you're the Pittsburgh guy, Chris. You watch the Pirates a lot more closely than I do. Like, the pitching's been great solid over the last couple of years. It's just that they have no offense. All of a sudden, you're getting a little bit more offense. O'Neal Cruz has stepped up at the plate offensively. We know some of those defensive mishaps. And then also just, I know Connor Griffin isn't hitting the ball well, but like the excitement that he added to the team. Like, there's a confidence with this team, I think, that maybe they haven't felt in a little while. I know Skenes brought a ton of confidence, but confidence offensively and at the plate that the young prospects that they have are bringing to the clubhouse. And maybe that's making this team play a little looser, which is why they're having more success early on this season.
Well, you've got a rotation, like you said, that's been good the last couple of years. Very good to excellent when Skenes is involved. But the important part to take away is that all 5 guys in the rotation were drafted somewhere in the top 100 of their respective drafts, going all the way back to Mitch Keller, who was an early second-round pick all the way back in 2014. Skenes was obviously first overall. Carmen Mlodzinski was a first-rounder. Braxton Ashcraft, a second-rounder. Bubba Chandler, a third-rounder. So they've all got the pedigree to continue to pitch well in the rotation. But then the offense, like we said, they're averaging 4.3 runs a game so far. That's with Marcell Ozuna so far being like 2 for the month of April. I think he literally has 2 hits so far. Not a single extra base hit, obviously. Not a single RBI. He's been a disaster. And Connor Griffin has gotten off to a slow start at the plate. A couple of the hits that he has managed to eke out have been little bloops. So if they do get that offense added into the equation, let's say Ozuna finds something and wakes up. Let's say Cruz continues to rake. Let's say Connor Griffin starts to actually hit the ball hard all over the place. You add that in with Ryan O'Hearn, who's hit the ball well. Brandon Lau has hit the ball well early on. Then, yeah, now you've got a legit 4.5 run a game offense where winning 2/3 of Skenes ball games becomes not just a very real proposition, but becomes what you should do. And my math was right. I broke it down while you were talking. If they win 2/3 of Skenes games and go 500 in every other game, they'll finish 86-76. That's a wild card. And maybe in this division, maybe the way this division beats up on each other, maybe that's enough to win the division.
That's what I was going to say is, you benefit from playing in this division with the teams that are in it, especially with the Cubs and some of the pitching issues that they have with Cade Horton going out and Justin Steele not back yet. The Cubs could find themselves in a pretty big hole that they're trying to climb out of midway, 2/3 way through the season, where Pirates are towards the top of that division. I wouldn't count them out for winning it all. Wild card is probably the more likely position that the Pirates will find themselves in order to reach the playoffs. But I'd prefer to be in the NL Central versus the NL West.